guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming back to you with yet another video, and this is going to be on a backpack that I have procured some time ago. If you look at the description of this video, it is going to be on the Balmain and H&M backpack. First of all, I get, there's a lot of controversy between, particularly on this collection, and I get where people are coming from, saying this is not Balmain, it's H&M, the quality is not good. I'm not going to focus on that part of the discussion. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion about this particular backpack. I'm going to give you some positives, I'm going to give you some not so good things about it, or, some of the things to look for or after when you get it or if you have it. And just plainly my experience and why I went ahead and purchased it. So I keep mine in one of these Louis Vuitton bags because I have a spare, a couple, and I like to keep my things organized, and when I'm not using them, and we all know how good these bags from Louis Vuitton are. So it's a drawstring bag. The backpack itself did not come with a dust bag. At least I have not received one. And I think it should. I mean, it was not that cheap that they couldn't throw in a dust bag, or maybe there were dust bags but I didn't receive it, so I don't know, I cannot tell you. But anyway, I keep mine in the Louis Vuitton one. And here is the backpack itself. So let's look at it from the outside and let's discuss it on the outside, and then I'll go a bit back so it's more visible, and then let's I'll give you some cons and pros for this particular backpack. First, let's talk about the design. For me personally, I think the design is beautiful. The leather outside is very soft, very supple, and it just I think the retail price for this was around 200 euro. In my honest opinion, it's worth the 200. Somebody might argue and say, no, it's not worth the 200, but just, how it's done, I really believe, it is worth the money that they were asking for it. So on the top, what you have is this little grab handle, which is all leather construction and nicely stitched. Then from the front side, you have one pocket here which has a zip opening, and the zips are reasonably smooth for what they are, and one top large opening here, and then another which I particularly like. Let me zip this back up. There is another opening here which is not your main compartment, but there is another smaller compartment here, which, let me open it so I can show it to you guys, is big enough for putting the whole hand in there, right? Which means, it's enough big for keys, for phone, for something like that. Although I do not recommend you put your valuables in here, and I'm gonna let you know why. And that's just with any backpack, because when you have it on the back, you can't really know what's going on. So somebody who is very nifty might open this very quickly and get into your bag and take something from it. So keep that in mind. The construction is really kind of double made, so you can see here in the back, it's again this grained leather, like from the top of the bag, really nicely detailed. I really think it looks great, gorgeous. And the same on the front of the bag. There we go. And then the sides are made out of suede, so all the way up here. And the bottom is also made out of suede. There is no feet on the bottom. Now, I would prefer it's all leather all around, and especially I would prefer the leather to be here, not the suede leather, because this is very prone to dust, and it's one of the gripes I have with it. This is prone to dust and kind of collects dust and dirt easier than this does. So I would really appreciate that this would be leather, but it is what it is. And then the straps itself are really nice in my opinion. First of all, they're really nicely padded, so the padding on them is great. And then they're wide enough, so if you load the backpack, and I did load it once or twice, really up, and it was really heavy. Oh, hitting in the face. Anyway, so they're super comfortable. And another thing is, I'm 1.82 m, that's around 6 foot. and I'm 95 kilos, so you know, I'm a bulky guy. And this backpack does not look small on me, which is awesome, because some of them look small and just out of proportion on my body. But on the other hand, it's not so big, so if you're not as bulky as me, you can still, you know, wear this backpack. It's not like, you know, it's super big. Another thing which I wanted to mention is this little details, you know, the metal kind of studs that are here. And then this piece, like you can hang something off this, it's on both of the sides. And the adjustments, which are, you know, this is leather, and then in the end it has a nice metal piece, which is just, you know, kind of studded on there. It's not screwed on. But I mean, for the money, guys, this is a really nice backpack. Inside, quickly just to look at it, I have stuffed it with a pillow, as you can see here. This is one of these cheap pillows from IKEA, which I believe is better than, you know, putting the paper in. So this is how it looks like. I really recommend them. They're really cheap. I have them in a lot of bags. And inside, it's just a big gaping hole. So there is no computer compartment in this particular backpack, but there is a zipper compartment here, which you can unzip. And this is where I would rather, you know, kind of put something more valuable than on the outside pocket that I shown before. Here is a little tag which says Balmain and H&M, from the Balmain and H&M collection. There you go. So that's what it is. That's what the backpack is all about. I have worn it a couple of times and I really enjoy it. I wear it more on a casual setting. I don't use this one to work for a couple of reasons. One of them is, you know, first of all, you could wear it to work. It's not that, you know, kind of polarizing at all, because let's face it, it's a black backpack. But you know, it doesn't have the organization inside that I need, because I do take the computer, I do take the iPad and a lot of other stuff and cable and whatnot, and I need a bit more organization. You could fix that with, you know, putting an organizer inside, or, you know, separate that in small SLG bags or something like that. But you know, I have my Michael backpack, you know, which is actually here, and I'm gonna quickly pull it up to compare it to this backpack so you see how it looks, for those of you who have saw Michael, you know, and maybe not saw this bag, so you have an idea, you know, how do they compare size-wise and not. Another thing which I wanted to mention to you guys is this backpack has this little cords at the end with this metal detailing on all the zips. 1, 2, and 3. Here is single, here is single, and you know, here is double. And what you need to take care of is, as you can see, this, you know, this is very easy to untie itself like this, you see, and then you might lose this piece. And you know, these pieces are nice, and I think they give a certain je ne sais quoi to the bag, you know, kind of uplift it. So imagine that, you know, this piece would not be here, it just, you know, the bag would look more plain. Maybe somebody like that, you know, that you would have it, you know, looking more plain, but for me, I really like these tasseling details. And you know, I'm thinking actually to take a piece of a cord and kind of tie it all together, or, you know, maybe stitch it. I don't know, I'm just thinking about something like that, because I really would not like to lose that. So if you have this backpack and you still didn't lose yours, I urge you to maybe consider, if you like this, you know, to somehow protect it, because of course it's just tied up there, but nothing is really holding it in place. Other than that, you know, I wore the pack a couple of times, and you know, it's, you know, when it's empty, it's pretty light, this backpack, which is a great thing. So you know, if you're not loading it up and you're just going for a hike or going to the city, this is a great option for a great price. Yes, people have been asking more money for them, you know, because it's always like it is with these collections. But you know, if you shop around, I'm pretty sure you can get it at what it cost, or at least, you know, I saw some of them a couple of months ago, or a couple of months, not that far ago, that were selling for what they cost in the store. So if you can pick it up for what it costed in the store, I definitely recommend you this backpack. You know, if you're not one of the people that, you know, I'm not gonna buy it because, you know, Balmain, H&M, blah blah blah, okay, then, you know, it's not for you. But other than that, it's a really great piece. Now quickly, in this dust bag, is by Michael. So I'm just gonna show you, I have a review on Michael. If you wanna see that, I'm gonna link it below. I went in depth, I actually did, I think, what's in my bag on Michael. And I went through this backpack, you know, in depth and kind of share my thoughts and, you know, some of the cons and pros of this backpack. But just to pull it out and show you, so Michael is more of, I would say, like, first of all, there's much more organization because you have more pockets, right? And it is bigger, I mean, at least it's taller. Let me bring this one in. See what I mean? Let me go more back. So this backpack is definitely taller, and from the width perspective, although it might look slimmer, it really is not. You know, it comes up in the end, because this one is now boxing out because of the pillow that's inside. But you know, this one is definitely, it's gonna, you know, look bigger on you, or at least longer than the Balmain one. Okay, this one though is more, should I say, kind of business oriented, more serious. I don't know, something like that. So you know, this one you can you can wear more in a not so casual setting, I would say, although it is a backpack. And of course it has the computer compartment and so on, but more on that on my video. I just wanted to give you, you know, kind of the perspective on the size. And yeah, I think it's pretty sure, if you can see it here, that this one is much more compact than this one. There is really a difference, okay? And if you're one of these people that kind of find, you know, this size of backpack too big, then this might be a great size. I think this is the size of a Josh from the Louis Vuitton collection. Obviously the price difference is different. This is 200 euros, and we all know Michael is what is it now, around 1,600? I'm not even sure. This is the older one, as you all know, because of the flap here. And you know, as I said, I go more in depth on this in my other video. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you these two backpacks. The Balmain with H&M 2015 collection collaboration piece. I absolutely thumbs up on this particular backpack. If you're considering a backpack and you want something stylish, but you know, you're on a budget, or you just don't want to spend ridiculous or big money for, you know, a backpack, this might be a great option. It's a very versatile pack. I believe you can wear it anywhere, although it is more casual than, you know, not casual. But anyway, you know, it's black leather, what can go wrong? So if you're able to pick one of these up, or you're in the market to picking one of these up, I highly recommend it. Anyway, so this was the video on this backpack. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comment box. Thanks again for everybody who's watching my videos. Thanks again for all the nice comments. I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys are well and doing good. And I'll see you on my next video, and bye for now.